Oh, hi! Look what I just found under the couch. The meatballs are a little hard, but the rest of it's okay.
No, Blossom, you can't throw this out.
This is my limited edition figurine. Who's it from, Blossom? Huh, from a fan of the show. Well, it's the most delicious looking pastrami sandwich ever. In fact, it looks so good, I can't eat it. I have to bury it. What can I say? It's a dog thing. I don't expect you to Whoa, wait a minute, what is this? I just found this buried in the backyard. It's what? An ancient Egyptian sarcophagus? A coffin for a mummy? Wait, if you open it, you can disturb the mummy and unleash a curse. Chat! Meatball! My figurine! Blossom, do you think this is a sign you've unleashed the curse? How about now? Life was missing its mystique. My squeaky toys had lost their squeak. And then, out of the blue, I saw the phone, and bam! My destiny was calling me. Pitched my vision for a show. They loved it. Thought I was a pro. They got my contract back to find. To their alarm, a dog had signed. Oh, I like that name. I didn't wait to renovate. Found 6 contestants. All were great. And now I'm on the road to fame. I've got a game show, and its name is... It's very catchy. It rolls off the tongue.
I don't like vacuums, but we're gonna need them. Here come the contestants now.
The man's got the smooth moves.
In 6th place, he's Mark.
He doesn't like people talking during a movie.
In 5th place, it's Marco.
She likes cooking big breakfasts with her family.
Ooh! In 4th place, it's Ruby.
She enjoys a little downhill skiing.
In 3rd place, it's Shreya. When he grows up, he wants to be a pilot. In 2nd place, it's Airman Jay.
She's a wicked awesome Red Sox fan.
In 1st place, it's Emmy.
Hello and welcome to Fetch, the only reality game show where the host has had an ancient curse put upon him by a mummy.
What do you mean?
I'm in the backyard. I'm burying a pastrami sandwich. Don't ask. And in the process, I dig up this ancient Egyptian coffin. You want proof that I'm cursed? Look, black ooze has started dripping from the ceiling. Black ooze!
That's a little eerie. Is there anything else that could have caused it?
Well, Emmy, maybe I shouldn't have stored leaky containers of molasses in the attic, but still, it's black ooze, and if you need more proof that things are not right, I told Chet to set the table, and look, he did it perfectly. No! No! He's never done anything even close to correct before. Something has to be done about this, and it brings us to today's challenge.
Yeah!
Mark, on the pedestal next to the window, you will find the artifact. You may now carefully remove the sheet.
What is that?
Now, I want you guys to figure out what the deal is with this Egyptian sarcophagus and reverse the mummy's curse.
Treya and Jay, you are the orange team. You need to take the lid of the sarcophagus to the Museum of Fine Arts and find Richard Newman. He's the head of scientific research there.
Wow.
Oh, that reeks.
Well, it's been buried for 5,000 years. Of course it smells. All right, guys, your challenge is in the mailbox. Go fetch!
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Good luck. Now, Blossom has sent a sample of the mummy onto a dating company. Well, what? It's not that kind of dating. Oh, it's carbon dating? I don't know what that is. But Emmy and Mark, you two are going to find out. You will be the yellow team.
Yellow.
You need to meet up with Dana Kruger of Geocron Labs. Go fetch!
Bye, Ruff, guys.
Bye, guys.
Good luck.
And that leaves the blue team.
How come we get the smelly part?
Marco and Ruby, pick up your instructions from the mailbox and
Carefully carry the rest of the sarcophagus to Dr.
Rita Freed.
She is a curator at the Museum of Fine Arts.
Go fetch!
Bye.
Good luck, guys.
Just try to hold your breath.
For the 6 fetchers out on the challenge, up to 100 points are at stake in the Triumph Tally.
Hey, Ruffio, I got something I want to talk to you about.
Bluff, I can't talk now. There's a mummy curse I gotta break.
Suit yourself.
Anyway, the blue and orange teams have made it to the museum.
Welcome to our mummy gallery.
There's Rita.
We have been sent by Ruff. He found this mummy in his backyard, and he thinks that it has put a curse over him.
Well, I've been working with mummies my entire adult life, and I've had a great life. So there's no such thing as curses.
Did you hear that, Ruff?
Okay, there's no such thing as curses. Oh, thank you for the coffee, Chet.
Wait, are we sure there are no curses? Totally sure? Because I don't know if you saw what Chet just did, but he did something that I actually asked him to do.
So is there actually a person in there?
We have a number of people in this gallery.
Real dead people?
It doesn't seem to be quite as well wrapped as some of these.
That's true, but there are various qualities of mummification, so it's not out of the question.
See? It's not out of the question that an authentic mummy from Egypt somehow wound up in my backyard.
Well, I actually think that maybe there's like beef jerky in here.
Mummies can look a little bit like that, too. Mummification is basically a process of drying the body out.
So, in a way, they're kind of making human jerky.
Ow!
I see all these symbols on the coffin. Can you read them?
Yes.
So, do you think you could translate this?
Let's see what we can do.
Whoa, we are going to learn hieroglyphics. This is cool.
We have hieroglyphs all around the base here.
Ah, Chet already has a hieroglyphics chart. Okay, there's no curse, but something really strange is going on around here.
What does this first symbol look like to you?
A snake.
In hieroglyphs, it's the letter F.
The snake sounds like F. Well, that's different.
And that's kind of the sound I or Y.
Okay, the second sound is I.
Any idea what this might be?
Maybe water?
And water sounds like...
It's the letter N.
N. Doesn't make any sense at all.
The falcon is the sound A or A,
A or Ah.
and the lion is L.
And then L.
What do we have so far?
Final. Okay, that means nothing.
F-I-N-A-L. Final.
Final. Yeah. Yeah, I got that too.
But that's an English word. Why would hieroglyphs spell out an English word?
Wait a minute. Why is it in English? I'm beginning to think that this thing isn't a real mummy. Okay, there's Richard from the Museum of Fine Arts.
But we have a sarcophagus lid.
Oh, I'm the head of scientific research here at the museum, and we study old things all the time.
Oh, good, we're dealing with a professional.
So let's take an x-ray of this and see what it's made of.
X-ray, cool! Hey, not just for dentists and doctors, huh?
The x-rays come out of this tube in a cone, kind of like a cone of light, and they actually partly go through the object.
Do x-rays go through every kind of material?
They go through really lightweight or very low density materials much more easily than they go through thicker materials. Want to see what the x-ray of this sarcophagus looks like?
Sounds cool. Cool.
While the orange team x-rays the lid of the sarcophagus, let's check in on Emmy and Mark at the Carbon Dating Service and find out what that means.
Are you Dana?
Yes, let's have you put on some safety glasses
Cool.
for protection while you're in the laboratory.
Yes, safety first.
Did you get any mummy samples?
Yes, we did.
We need to find out if it's real or not.
Well, you've come to the right place. We can determine that fairly easily by a technique called carbon-14 dating. For instance, this is a small wooden sculpture. Do you have an idea how old this might be?
Pretty old, because that looks a little faded there.
It turns out, by analysis of the carbon-14 content, we can show that this is over 2,000 years old.
2,000?
Do you know anything about carbon-14 dating?
No.
Every living thing while they're alive has a certain amount of C14 in it. It slowly disappears with time. And if we measure the amount of C14 that's left over, we can determine how old it is.
Blossom, let me get this straight. Everything that's alive has something called carbon-14. As long as it's alive, it has the same level of carbon-14, but once it dies, the carbon-14 starts to go away. Okay, let's see how that x-ray is coming along.
There he is. Let's look at the x-ray with the real object here.
I see all these little staple-like pieces. I don't think the Egyptians had staples.
Really had staples.
I think those look like modern staples you buy at your office
Yeah, like a
store.
staple gun.
That's not good. They show up really easily. They're more dense than anything else that this is made of, so notice how it's totally white? That means it absorbed all the x-rays.
Well, it doesn't look like this is from ancient Egypt.
What would the regular Egyptian sarcophagus be made out of?
Oh, they used wood, or they would use something called cartonnage, made out of canvas and glue and plaster.
Can we see an x-ray of a real sarcophagus?
Do you have
Sure.
any?
This is a real Egyptian sarcophagus. It's made out of cartonnage. Oh, can you see the lines here?
Yeah.
That's the fabric pattern. That's the threads that the fabric's made out of.
Ah, looks like my lid doesn't have any lines like that.
So our other possibility is regular wood, right?
Right.
Now, I don't have an Egyptian object here, so we'll have to look at a painting that was done on wood. Look at the area back here. That's the grain of the wood.
It looks like there are lines and there's a certain pattern to it, but on this, it's just a kind of modeled pattern.
So what can we conclude?
It's modern day, for sure, because there's staples in it, and it's none of the actual materials that the Egyptians used.
It's not real, Ruff, and neither is your curse.
Okay, Jay, so the lid isn't real, but what about the mummy's skin? Certainly smelled real.
First thing I'm going to show you is a chart on this axis you see age going from 0 to 30,000 years. In the vertical axis, we've got the amount of C14 present, ranging from 100% down to 0%.
Okay, that's age along the bottom, and that's the amount of carbon-14 along the side. So, the less carbon-14 there is in an object, the older it is. Got it.
So if this was a real mummy that Ruff found, it should be like 3,000 years old. So the data should show that it has between 60 and 70% carbon-14 left in it, right?
That's correct. Now let's see what we got. The results are right here, about 100%.
Wow, the mummy's really recent.
Recent. So we know the mummy isn't real, and the lid isn't real either. So what the heck is this thing? Well, let's see what Marco and Ruby find out.
I have a cheat sheet for you here. Hieroglyphic alphabet. Together we can figure out what else this says.
So we already have final,
Okay, we
so
already
you
have.
can start here. Now this symbol means R. The next is E.
E.
And S.
Final rest.
Final rest.
Final rest.
The next symbol is a T.
Oh, perfect.
Final rest.
And now we have another one of the feathers, which is E.
Right, and that's the water again. N.
G.
That is a G.
What does it mean?
Okay, maybe it's phonetic, so it could be final resting.
Ah, the symbols are arranged by how they sound, not how they're spelled in English. Right.
Okay.
Like resting.
Final resting. What is that?
Let's
Let's
continue. P.
And we know that is an L.
Mm.
A.
S.
Final
resting place.
Wait, hold it. Whose final resting place?
W. N.
The WN, that could be like...
1.
Yes. 1.
E. Y. S. And now we have E. K. S.
186?
What?
186.
186!
186 what? What does it mean?
And then we have B. R. O.
Bro. Okay,
Roo. K. And then we have a lion.
so that's L. Broccoli.
Broccoli. Broccoli? 186 broccoli?
And then we have Y. And then N.
Brookline. That's not far from here. 186 Brookline.
Okay, for some reason, there's an address on the side of the sarcophagus. Now, we've proven scientifically that this mummy isn't real, but we still need to get to the bottom of this. Time for a conference call.
Hello? We figured out what the hieroglyphs on the side of the coffin said. Oh, really? What did it say? Final resting place, 186 Brookline.
186 Brookline.
186. So we need to meet up.
Okay, we'll be there.
All right, cool.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Rita. Don't forget to bring the coffin. That's definitely the weirdest thing I've ever said on this show.
186.
Okay, the blue team's made it to 186 Brookline Avenue. The coffin led them here. This is the mummy's final resting place, which is weird. And there's a tent indoors. That's pretty weird, too.
Why, hello. I'm Stod.
Hey, Stod. Maybe Stod knows a little more about this weird place.
The hieroglyphs here told us to come here because it was the final resting place. Do you think you could help us find it?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you guys suit up and we can get started. All right.
Blue neckerchiefs, nice vests, and adorable hats.
Ready? Follow me. We'll get it. Here we go.
This keeps getting weirder. What is this?
Ruff, this is really cool.
It's dark. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm sure if you guys work together, we can find some way to open this door and figure out this entire mystery. How's that sound?
Why not?
All right, great.
Hello? Is anyone in there?
Oh, maybe the final resting place is somewhere behind this creepy door.
Looks like a Egyptian god.
Yeah.
Like it goes in a little.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Push it. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so
Ooh,
cool.
look.
What?
Sun's
What?
glowing.
Why is it lighting up? Ah! And the door opens. But what's behind it?
Excellent work, guys. I've never actually been in here before.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never been in here?
What's this?
Whoa. What's that? Ah, skeleton with a hat. Wait a minute. My pictures are wearing the same hat.
Guys, I think the door is closing. Hey,
No,
guys.
the door is closing.
Okay. Why don't we take a look around? Why don't you guys lead the way?
Why don't you lead the way, Stod?
Ruby, just keep your flashlight on there. That'd be great. Marco,
My flashlight's dead.
Their flashlight is dead. Hey.
How dare you enter my place of rest?
What is that?
I am Pharaoh!
It's
You must
Pharaoh!
prove your worthiness as both warriors and scholars to see my final resting place and leave my tomb alive.
Wait, he said the final resting place. Like on the side of my sarcophagus. They have to solve this guy's riddles. Oh, great.
Hidden on many surfaces of this room, you will find a certain hieroglyph. It looks like a circle about the size of a man's palm.
You're looking for circles about the size of a man's palm.
Press in each of those discs.
And they have to push them.
When you have found enough, I will be satisfied. Good luck.
Thank you, angry tall person.
What about this? Right here.
Take a look.
Oh, is that one? Push it in.
All right.
Right here. Guys.
Excellent.
Maybe there's one right in there.
Jump! Push the thing!
I can't do it. Get on my shoulders.
Shoulders. Oh, all right. Get down. Up slowly.
Please don't fall. Please don't fall.
Yes.
Nicely done, Conan.
The doors are open.
Another door is open!
Let's go.
Leading them to possibly more danger.
Oh, no! I guess, we'll check in on another team. I'm sure they'll be fine.
All right, let's go in. What is this place? This
Orange hats for the orange team.
All right, let's go.
We're back at the creepy door.
This is a door, but how do you open it?
No. Press the half moon thingy.
Oh my gosh. The door's opening.
In they go.
You ready for it?
The skeleton's still there!
Oh, wait, I shouldn't be surprised about that.
Hey, guys. Sorry to scare you like that. Look, we got some puzzles to do in here.
Now,
It's the Pharaoh again!
locate the 4 sound discs on 4 separate walls of this room.
4 sound discs? What's he talking about?
Each will produce its own note.
I think there are 2 more down here, guys.
And now your challenge. I will play my melody for you, and you must work together to reproduce it. Here is the sequence you are to play.
Oh, wait! This is a memory riddle. They need to get the right order. I am so bad at this.
I don't remember the second part. I don't know.
No. It should sound like this.
La, 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 la.
Ready?
All set?
And
La, 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 la.
Excellent.
Yes, they did it!
But wait, well, that means they need to go deeper into the
Tomb. Let's check it on the yellow team.
Yeah, we should.
The team that's not in the tomb.
This is so creepy. I have no idea. Do you see anything?
oh my gosh! At least that opened the door.
That is dark in there.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Please tell Stan to cut that out.
In this chamber, I will puzzle your mind.
The Pharaoh's got another one of his riddles.
Examine the image at your feet. It looks like this disc on the wall. Rearrange it to look like this other disc. Just put the tiles in the proper places.
The pictures on the floor need to be in the same order as they are on the wall. Oh, please put them in the right order.
I think we should just take out all of these things and just put them in the middle. The ones that are in the ground is this thing that looks like a balloon and that feather right here. See? And in between it looks like there's a sun. Okay. The one next to the feather, it needs to be another balloon.
That balloon is called an unk.
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 We need a bird.
There you go.
And then the half moon. Perfect. The next squiggly line. Okay, and then the snake and that feather. And then there's a bird.
Bird.
Oh wait,
We seem to have hit a roadblock.
we need to get this to be a bird.
The plates have pictures on both sides.
This is the one that we need.
Whoa. Wait, what is that?
Sorry.
You have triggered the trap already?
Trap? What trap?
You had better think quickly.
The ceiling is dropping. Hurry up. You're gonna get smushed.
We need to finish this puzzle. You guys can do this.
Squiggly line. Get that squiggly line. Come on, guys. There's a bird. Put the bird down.
We do. Now double check your work.
Double check your word.
It goes sun.
Come on, guys, you're gonna get
Bird,
crushed.
eye, feather, sun. We did it. We did it.
Is this right?
Yes, that is right.
I don't have a heart attack.
We're alive. Yeah.
Oh man, that was close. I hope their parents don't see this episode. Mommy!
You guys can head on inside.
Hey,
We're getting closer to the final resting place. Whoa!
Wait, look, what does it shine on? Square right there.
Maybe it has something to do with these copper tiles and reflecting the light?
But we don't know where we're supposed to reflect it on.
Well, you have 2 mirrors, right? Okay, and you have the shaft of light. Now, if you read that from top to bottom, it asks you to illuminate his face.
So maybe we should angle the light towards the pharaoh's face, but which pharaoh?
Wait, guys, there's a lot of figures on the wall, but any of them could be the pharaoh.
That's true.
But this has to be the pharaoh. It's his sarcophagus.
There's like a game like this. One mirror reflects it over here, and that mirror reflects it to the face.
Oh, it's right here.
They're reflecting the light. They're working as a team. This is the final resting place. Look!
That's a mummy. That's a mummy.
It's a giant mummy! Wait a minute. What does that say?
Guys, let's take a look.
What? Ruffman, yummy, mummy, beef, jerky, snackerinos?
Beef jerky snackerinos? Why is there a beef jerky display in this burial chamber?
Hey, Ruffio. Bluff. So you've made it through my Egyptian beef jerky amusement park.
This fake tomb is your amusement park? Wait, this whole thing was a commercial for your beef jerky?
That does.
You planted that sarcophagus in my backyard?
Yeah, and one more thing. I sent that sandwich, knowing it was so good that you couldn't resist but bury it. It's the old bury the sandwich, dig up the sarcophagus con. Oh!
Alright, I'm done. Let's get out of here.
Right.
See you back at Studio G, Ruff.
Bye, guys. Nice to meet you all.
Bye, Stod. You were nice, even though your boss, Bluff, totally used me. But hey, I'm getting free beef jerky. And now, coming back into Studio G, they have the tomb of their life. Emmy, Marco, Ruby, Jay, Shreya, and Mark.
Hey, Ruff.
Let's get you fetchers some points-arino.
Yeah.
Shreya, Jay, Emmy, Mark. When I dug up that sarcophagus, I was sure it was authentic. But with your scientific sleuthing, you exposed it as a brand new fake. For being true scientists who never flinch when pursuing the truth, 85 points. And for the blue team, Marco and Ruby, even a pharaoh would have been impressed with your hieroglyphic deciphering. So that's good for 85 points. But is that all the beef jerky a dog can eat?
Absolutely not.
Oh, what time is it?
Bonus points!
Today's 5 bonus points go to the contestant who knows a good mummy adventure isn't complete without a great scream. And that means Emmy with 90 points, you're today's daily winner!
Yeah!
Now, Emmy, I have here 2 identical pith helmets made out of dried beef. Under one jerky helmet, a prize worthy of the Egyptian dog god Anubis. Under the other, something almost as nice as Bluff Ruffman snackerinos. So what will it be? Helmet A or helmet B?
B for beef jerky.
All right, Emmy, your prize is in the mailbox.
Let's see.
Whoa, check that out.
Yes! It's an ancient Egyptian necklace.
Whoa.
And what do you think is spelled out in hieroglyphics?
It says Emmy.
That's right, in hieroglyphics.
I-E. That's awesome. Awesome.
Enjoy the necklace, Emmy. And Fetchers, what an awesome adventure today. I'm Ruff Ruffman. You're my Fetchers. And we are out of here. Bye, guys. Well, let's see. It looks like the non-existent mummy has stopped cursing us. And the black ooze is dried on the ceiling. There's just one more test. We need to see if Chet is still, strangely, the perfect assistant. Or if he's back to normal. Chet, it's lunchtime, so I would like you to set the table. Okay, Chet has set the table. On fire. Well, I'd say Chet is back to normal. Hey, you want to learn more about Egyptology? Let's dig a little deeper.
The goal of the deceased was to come back to life and enjoy all of life's pleasures and none of life's cares. They wanted to live eternally. Death was something almost to look forward to, where you would have the best possible life. And that's why you needed all the things with you.
Okay, one last thing. Not only do I host my own television show, but I have a fantastic website too. Check it out. It's more fun than turning round and round in circles before a nap. PBSKidsGo.org.